When I was 21 years old, I was actively bargaining with God to please let me skip my 20s because I wanted to get to my 30s so badly, because I was fresh out of an abusive relationship and I thought that if I could skip to my 30s, I could skip past all the trauma and all of the trauma would become nothing more than a distant memory. But I had to go through that decade to go through years of healing and growing and evolving. And of course, God did not let me skip my 20s. I ended up going to Bible college in Europe when I was 22, and I studied theology in Budapest, Italy, Slovenia, and some other European countries. And when I was 23, I graduated from college in California with my English bachelor's degree. And then at 24 years old, I gave myself permission to start my life over by relocating from California to Las Vegas. I literally filled my car with whatever would fit and drove straight from Cali to Vegas and started my life over with no friends, no family, no nothing. When I was 25, I watched The Secret for the first time, and it completely reinvigorated my relationship with God because I was introduced to the world of the law of attraction and manifestation for the first time, which I had never heard of it before. And I quickly realized how powerful we are as co-creators with Christ because Christ consciousness literally lives within us. That was when I started my manifestation process to meet my husband, and at 26 years old, I met my soulmate. And at 27 years old, I launched my lifestyle brand, Love Travel Beauty. And at 28 years old, I actually got to marry my soulmate. And at 29 years old, we got to travel together to Paris, New York City, Coachella, Disneyland, Barbados, and a few other really awesome places. I got to live through all those years, even though I really didn't want to at first. I thought my life was over at 21 years old, which is a crazy concept because our brains don't even fully form until we're 25. Really grateful I got to live through the decade of my 20s, even though I begged God to let me skip them. And now I'm excited to live through my 30s, God willing. I will also say that if an asteroid were to hit planet Earth and wipe all of us out, I don't think that's the worst thing in the world either, because I'm really excited for heaven.